Good day, everybody. Good day, everybody. Good day, good night, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is a show about walking football. We are on Walking Football TV. Everybody talking walking football with you guys, okay, and girls as well. Okay, this is Walking Football TV, capturing the happenings in the global walking football scene, all right, and the emotions, the passion, the triumphs, challenges, and challenges surrounding the sport. Hosted by your international award-winning, okay, celebrity exercise physiologist and nutritionist, TEDx speaker, as well as the president of Walking Football for Health Global. My name is Dr. Didi Mahmood, everybody. All right, now, good things, okay, good things. We must have more people, okay, to talk about it so that we can feel the excitement as I'm feeling right now. And without further ado, okay, I have a co-host, a very chatty one as well. Okay, we'll like to welcome him on board right now. Okay, our co-host today, my co-host today is ta-da! Yeah, Derek Finch.
I've got one too, Didi. I've got one
Yay!
too.
There you go. High five. High five for the ball. There you go. There you go. All right. And then, okay, Derek Finch is actually the vice chair of the Walking Football Federation of Australia. Good to have you with us, Derek. How are you?
I'm great, Didi. Lovely to be here. Lovely to see you again. Love to talk walking football again at episode 2, which is great.
Yes,
Excellent.
yes. And I think you have missed us already, isn't it? Since our last, meeting.
Since we last, we're going to talk about it. But when we were over in Singapore, we had an absolute blast. But we're doing our very best to replicate that over the next year, and we'll probably talk about that as we go forward. Get everyone else to come. Get everyone else to come and have a good time.
Yes. You know something? Many of them who saw our, all our postings and the stories that everybody brought back home with them was actually messaging me and telling me, oh gosh, they miss it this time, because of work commitment or holiday commitments or something. So they said they have sent me their names even right now. As we speak, I've got a long list of names, and you were telling me that's the same.
Got the same. Well. Already getting a long list of names for the next one. It'll be good. It'll be bigger and better and even more fun, if that is even possible.
Yeah, that's possible. Okay, more fun is good. All right. Okay. So let's talk about. But first of all, perhaps we'll play. We were featured on TV news, basically. Okay. Again, for everyone, just a little bit of we'll tell you what's happening. Okay. On the 1st to the 6th of September, we actually had a land cruise international, the first in the world, okay, international walking football land and cruise edition championships 2024 in Singapore, and then going all the way, playing walking football all the way to Phuket, okay, and we were featured on the news, on the radio, and all that, and then and before that, okay, before we play you the clips from the TV MediaCorp TV News of Singapore, we also want to say, Derek, thank you, a very big thank you to our producer Panji. Yeah.
Does a great job. Panji does a great job, and he's a great cook. But I'm not going to say any more about that.
And again, everybody,
that's my secret. I'm keeping him to myself. Absolutely.
Okay, and Panji, okay, everyone, Walking Football TV is powered by Panji of Senyumanis Productions and WAFA, okay, Walking Football for Health, and www.ddfitness.com, okay. All right, so now, okay, without further ado, okay, let's get Panji, okay, our strong man behind the scene here, to put up the MediaCorp TV news that covered our land cruise edition, okay, the land edition. Okay, please go ahead.
Meningkatkan kesedaran tentang bola sepak berjalan dan manfaatnya. Demikian matlamat Memorandum Persefahaman atau MOU yang ditandatangani antara Kelab Bola Sepak Balestier Khalsa, Walking Football for Health Global dan Kelab Bola Sepak Western United dari Australia. MOU itu ditandatangani semasa kejohanan bola sepak berjalan antarabangsa 2024 di Stadium Jalan Besar Ahad lalu.
Walking football atau bola sepak berjalan mempunyai beberapa peraturan khas. Tiada kontak antara pemain, mereka tidak dibenarkan berlari atau menanduk bola. Dan berbeza dengan bola sepak biasa, setiap pasukan hanya mempunyai 6 pemain. Sukan ini sesuai dinikmati mereka dari pelbagai lapisan usia. Lantaran itu, kerjasama antara Wafa Global dan Balestier Khalsa FC dari Singapura dan Western United FC dari Australia ini diharap dapat meningkatkan kesedaran tentang manfaat bola sepak berjalan dan potensinya dalam menyatukan masyarakat dan keluarga.
Gabungan ini akan membuka lagi peluang-peluang bukan saja bermain di Singapura, juga peluang bermain di luar negara, dan kerana ada 2 negara sekarang kan, jadi kita dapat meningkatkan lagi persepaduan di antara komuniti kita.
Ini adalah kali pertama Singapura menjadi tuan rumah kejohanan bola sepak berjalan antarabangsa yang melibatkan 170 peserta dari pelbagai usia dan 6 negara termasuk Jepun, Portugal, Korea dan Australia.
Pemain-pemainnya semua dari umur yang hampir 70%, 80%. Umpamanya pasukan daripada Jepun, hampir semua saya rasa umur melangkau 60-an. Dan juga ada yang muda-muda juga yang bermain juga. Jadi bagus, multi-generational. Kedua adalah antara silaturahim antara negara. Antara Australia, Singapura, Jepun, Indonesia. Buat masa akan datang, saya sangat penting.
Kejohanan tersebut juga menyaksikan penyertaan beberapa buah keluarga.
Dalam walking football, bapa saya goalkeeper dan ibu saya bermain defender. I'm inspired by my father because during the walking football national cup, dia main sangat hebat.
Anak-anak saya memang tak banyak main bersukan. Tapi bila dengan sukan ini saya bawa mereka, jadi sama-sama kita meluangkan masa beriadah bersama.
Acara ini turut disokong Persatuan Rakyat, Persatuan Bola Sepak Singapura dan Rangkaian Sukan Masyarakat Toa East.
All right. Okay. All right. Derek. Okay. Incidentally, that one is in Malay. All right. And basically, all right. What it says about Derek? Are you with us?
Yeah. Well, I was going to say. Well, they were saying how well I played, didn't they?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's how I read it. That's how I read it. You know, they were just talking about me. I thought the whole time. So.
That's awesome. You know something? I think the energy that day, okay? All right, again, I must tell everyone that this is the first time ever, okay? This is a global launch of the first international multi-generational walking football championship, Land and Cruise 2024. And it's being held at the iconic Jalan Besar Stadium. All right, that's a very, very important stadium in Singapore for all soccer, okay, for all soccer history and all that. So we were very, very privileged. And of course, for that, we want to thank the FAS, the Football Association of Singapore. And just now, right, you caught our Member of Parliament for Bishan Topayo GRC, right? That's Mr. Saktiandi Supaat, all right? And he has been supporting us since 2016 when we only had 10 ladies, you know, Derek, in 2016, no man wants to play with walking football. Okay, but look.
What can I say?
Yeah,
you know, that must be just a Singaporean thing, because it's certainly not the case over here. You know, we've got multi-gender. You know, we're everybody here. But I must say that the other thing I saw on that picture, I saw a great goal from Alex there. He hit a really good shot there. That was a nice. Yeah. They got it just right, didn't they?
Yes. And you notice that, you know, they were doing walking football. Again, when you play walking football, there'll be occasions when people who has not been playing walking football would do the run or something like that, you know. But again, that's part of walking football. So that's what we are trying to change all this time, isn't it?
As we say, it's a place for everyone. That's the whole purpose. You can play at a highly competitive level, but you can play at a social level, and you can play in between. So there's a place for everybody. It doesn't matter if they're a beginner or an experienced player. There is a level for you, and everyone can play, no matter how fit you are, how old you are. It doesn't matter. You know, let's get people playing, get fit. It's good for physical health. It's good for mental health, and it's fun. That's the big thing.
And it's social bonding as well. It's, you know, family bonding, you know, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm going to ask Panji to bring up, you know, some photos, perhaps of our, you know, our guest of honors for that day. All right. And Panji will bring up the guest of honors photos, and then we'll move on from there. So, well, you guys, out there watching this, okay, do drop your comments. Okay, we'll be answering some of your comments on the YouTube as well. Yeah, go ahead with the photos. Thank you, Panji. All right, that's our guest of honor for that day. We have Mr. Satyandi in red. Okay, that's our Minister of Member of Parliament and advisor to Toa Payoh Bishan GROs. All right, and then on his right, that's Mr. Darwin Jalil, Vice Chairman of Balestier Khalsa FC and Council Member of Football Association of Singapore. And to his left, okay, doing the selfie bit. I love this photo. It's very candid. All right, that's Mr. Muhammad Rizal Rasuddin, PBM Chairperson of Community Outreach and Grassroots. So they're there and they're supporting us. And we also want to thank, I think another guest of honor that day was Mr. Joel Lim of CEO of International Sports Academy. But we'll talk to Mr. Joel Lim in another episode on something that you guys would be interested. Very, very exciting. Some announcements coming on. And what's the next show? What's the next picture? Go ahead with the picture. All right. Yeah. Okay. This we'll show you some of the photos. Okay. But first, okay. This is the Portugal team. That's Dr. Lewis and Derek, Louis and Mario. Okay. And they played with us. One of the things that's very memorable, right, is the things that we played. Walking football. One of the segments is that we played walking football without the goalies, right? What do you think of that one?
I'd prefer to play with goalkeepers, not no goalkeepers. It's too easy to score, DD. It's too easy to score.
I love the ones without
I'm
the
a traditionalist. Give me a goalkeeper.
Okay, and then Panji, could you bring up that photo of the launches, the photo of the launches? That's Japan JWFA, Japan Walking Football Association. On that very day, there's a collaboration for right now. So JWFA is also Walking Football for Health Japan. All right, and then and that's one. And something, and then that's the alliance. Okay, we'll talk about it in a short while. Okay, what this is the launch of the alliance. Okay, can you put that up again? Okay, Derek, this is the launch of the alliance, Walking Football
Alliance, Asia Alliance. So that's right. So basically within Asia, we're going to get the walking football nations together to talk, to promote, to collaborate, and to just further the game within Asia. Europe, as we know, has got bigger than Ben-Hur. It's really massive, and we're still a little bit disjointed here. So the more we talk together, the more we cooperate together, we more promote, we run more competitions in the Asia Pacific region that people can get to instead of having to go all the way over to Europe to play. And there are more opportunities for everyone, not just those people selected for international sides, but for everybody. So if you want to go and play international football, you can do so with your club as an individual. We'll find you a team, go and play with people from other nations. It's a great experience because you get to meet people. We met so many people, got so many friends we met over in Singapore and on the boat, that it was really a great experience. And we're all looking forward to catching up next time. So it's
awesome.
Something we've got to promote.
That's really awesome. And then I must say this design of the ball, okay, Walking Football Asia Alliance, is actually designed by Mr. Kim Hong-il, vice chairman of Korean Walking Football Association. So maybe right now, okay, we'll go straight into the land and the cruise. Maybe we'll put up a video of Mr. Kim Hong-il. Okay, let's hear what he says about how was the whole experience for him.
Players are much honored to be awarded this nice trophy, and we understand that this is the encouragement for us to work harder.
Congratulations! They actually won a mix. a mix team, okay, together with Portugal and Japan. Okay, so we'll show you all the photos and all the photos of all the the team's photos, just the team photos, the Korean team, the Indonesian team. Okay, all right, go ahead. All right. Okay, Derek, you can talk through it while the photos come up. We can have our chat, and then in a short while we'll call our guest up. Okay.
Here's one we prepared earlier.
Yeah, which one? There's a goal post there.
Actually,
Right.
I have to say that one of the things occurred to me that when we went on the cruise, the Australian side was definitely all at sea. It really was. We were all over the place. But there we go.
Right. Okay. There is a reason, right, why we put a goal post there, isn't it? Because we are inviting Colin Klassen, the goalkeeper for the goalkeeper for Australia, to talk about his experience. Okay, now this is the International Research Advisory Council that we launched on that day, but we'll talk about it with Dr. Louis Jacob when he comes on air in a short while. Okay, and that's JWFA WAFA. Okay, all right. That's our medal. There you go. All right, that's our medal. Okay, and then there you go. Do you want to make the photo bigger, Panji? And then go back to the one with the many people. Okay, you can put this on while I talk about this one. Just make it bigger. Yeah, just make it bigger. Whole screen. Yes. Okay, are you guys writing your comment? Okay, are you guys writing your comment, because I'm going to read it in a short while. Okay, while Panji put the photos on a big screen. Yeah. All right, just go ahead with the photos. All right, and this one is this is the Walking Football Asia Alliance. So again, we're gonna apart from Australia, okay, in the Walking Football Asia Alliance, we have Indonesia, and then we have Japan, Korea, and then next month we're gonna add on our special Malaysian walking footballers as well. So it's getting bigger, the Walking Football Asia Alliance, right? Derek, we're gonna work towards.
I was just thinking, looking at that picture, we ought to mention what a wonderful stadium we played in. It really was lovely to play in such a big stadium. It was really a lot of atmosphere for that. So it was a wonderful occasion to actually get to such a wonderful ground. So I think you did really well in securing that for us to play there, Didi.
Thank you very much, the FAS Football Association of Singapore, Mr. Rizal Rasuddin, and then also thank you to Mr. Darwin Jalil as well, for helping out with this. For helping us with that as well. All right, and then don't worry. Okay, just put on the photos. Okay, Derek and me will be behind the scene talking about the photos. Just make it as big as just now, so everybody.
No, I like that. I'm in front there.
Oh, you like this one?
Good. I like it in front.
Okay, all right. Just all right. You see how many people?
That's everybody. That was everybody there. That was all the players that day. So everyone got together. So, that was awesome. Interesting, because you made us all there for a picture, and then when we had to come down and get our medals, we had to walk right the way around, Didi. It was a long walk.
That's what football is about.
We were tired.
No, that's no tired in walking football, right? Okay, I tell you, okay, everybody. Okay, that's our
keep it going.
Keep it going. Just keep it going,
Panji.
Just keep it going. I'm trying to get the medals here. Okay, hang on.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's you signing the MOU with Western United. And
yes. Balestia Khalsa. And then we're going to have a show just to talk about the MOU and all that. Guys, this is there you go. Can you see it? All right. This is a specially made, specially made medals. All right, with all the supporters. Okay, we want to thank CSN, Topayo East Community Sports Network. We want to thank the FAS, Balestia Khalsa, Edith Cowan University, Moliano in Rock, International Sports Academy, International Management Sports College, and Senyumanis Productions. Okay, everybody, look at that. All the photos of the champions. Look at that. So we're just playing the photos. Okay, so
I think we ought to get some guests in, DD, because we've got lots of people to talk to, and rather than watching just the pictures, I think we'd like to have hear from them to see what they've got to say as well, because then they can tell us their stories.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, I think yeah, just two more and then we're done. I think. Yeah. See all the victories of that day. Actually, I think everybody wins. I think on that day. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I feel like even until today. Hey, that's us. There's more of us. I think Panji is playing tricks with my feelings. He's just doing all that, making me really happy.
Making you dizzy.
Yeah. Okay, right now, okay, we want to invite on board, okay, two very special guests. Okay, bring them up on air, and then we'll mention their names. Okay, all right, go ahead, Panji. All right, thank you very much, Panji. Okay, Walking Football TV is powered by Panji of Senyumanis Productions, Wafa, Walking Football for Health, and www.ddfitness.com. Look at that, our handsome gentleman, Captain Ismail. Okay, all right.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, and
Very well.
yeah,
And then we got Deb.
yeah,
Hi, everyone.
Deb.
Deb's feeling a little under the weather today, so we've got to be gentle with Deb. She's not
Oh.
normally this quiet, but she is.
Yeah.
Deb.
Sorry,
Okay,
Deb.
but first of all, okay, very nice to have you guys with us. Okay, today. Okay, before we continue, Panji, can you put up that Deb's photo, the tutu?
Deb knows what's coming.
Yeah, yeah. Look at that. Okay, when he finds the photo.
Started a trend. That did started a trend.
Yeah, yeah. Look at that.
There we go.
There you go. Okay, we have the ballerinas. Okay, we have the Japanese, and then we have the Aussies as well. Ballerina there. Okay, and then after that, on that very day, all right, we have special guests as well, right? Apart from you guys with the tutus, all right, we have Spider-Man as well. Yeah, there you go. Deb, look at that.
Brings back memories.
Right, I know. And okay, Panji, can you play for us the video yang good morning too? Okay, and this one will bring up more memories for you. Okay, this video, look at this one. Okay, it'll bring a smile to your face. Seriously. Okay, all right. Just wait for Panji to put it up. I love it. No, I love it. Deb, look at that.
And good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
And good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Look at that. Okay. All right. Look at that. That's the morning call for us to wake up. All right. For us to wake up and go and play walking football. Did you guys remember that one?
No, we
Yep.
were asleep.
Only Derek, I think. Only Derek. Okay. Tell us. Okay. Okay, Derek, you want to go with the first question? Go ahead.
Sure. I mean, let's start with ladies first. Let's have a quick throw at Deb and say, you obviously enjoyed the trip, and we've just seen from the pictures with your dressing up, so you have a laugh, and we noticed that a lot, that you like to have a laugh and bring some humour. So tell us the kind of stuff you were doing to bring a smile to our faces on the onboard ship.
Oh dear.
Start with a bang. Start with the big one.
Very subtle about it. It wasn't
Oh, yes.
over the top, was it? The tutu,
No.
that wasn't
No.
over the top.
No, we didn't notice that actually.
No, you didn't notice that. No. Well, I always think that fun is paramount in football. And if you take yourself too seriously, then you get upset at yourself when you stuff up. And I can stuff up really easily, but doesn't matter if you're having fun with it. So I just took the tutu on, and I think I proved that the tutu actually proved to be a bit of a winner for a lot of people, especially my Japanese bro who ended up getting 2 goals with his tutu on. So that was rather special for me anyway. But changing tutus, And people didn't get to see what I did after our land part of the tournament as well. I swore to everyone that I would just jump in the pool at our hotel, fully kitted out with tutu. And I think people thought I was joking, but there are photos of me floating in the pool, fully kitted out with my tutu. The
Did
tutu
you?
really fluffed up afterwards, by the way.
Well, look,
Oh
it
my
was pretty
gosh.
obvious that you enjoyed having fun, and it was pretty catching from everybody. As you've just been saying, it caught to the other teams as well. So they were coming over and borrowing the
That's right.
tutus to play in. So
Yeah.
it really enabled the whole atmosphere to lift. And I think that's when everyone started really swapping teams and really getting involved with everybody and chatting and talking. And that's the other thing about having international games. You get to meet people you'd never normally meet, and they become friends. And that's a fantastic thing. I mean, what a wonderful world when people can actually all go and mingle like that. And that's what we really want to see. So that's fantastic. We mustn't leave the captain out. Didi, you better bring captain in on this and get him answering some questions. Got to make him do some work. He's come and stayed late at work, so let's get him doing some work. Okay?
And Captain, I think all of us remember that he's the MC for the drinks night. Okay, for everyone out there, we have when everybody comes, I think it's not only just the land and the cruise. There's also the socials on the side. I think you guys remember that we brought you to watch the Moliano. Moliano in Rock, I think. Derek, can you remember that one?
No,
Okay,
absolutely. That was a great concert. It was on the Saturday
Yeah.
night. So before we went out, we were thinking, is this going to be a late night? But you were very good. It wasn't. It was early. And we had a really great night with some fantastic music, some brilliant musicians. Absolutely fantastic evening. We had a great time, Deb, didn't we? I mean, everyone thought it was brilliant.
They really enjoyed it. It was loud and people knew the songs.
Yeah, that's it. I love it. Maybe we can. Yeah, we bring up Moliano photo. Just want to say thank you to Moliano. There you go. That's our man. That's Moliano in Rock. He's very famous. He has an award-winning song. It's called "Angel in the Night." I think he sang it for us, isn't it? That night, that night when we went for his concert and all that. And during the day at the land cruise, he actually also played songs right in between matches and all that. So lovely. Okay, fantastic. And Captain Ismail, I will not let you go, all right, without asking you the question. Okay, yours is going to be examination question. Please answer this. Okay, before that, Panji, just now you were putting the captions, right? Yeah, leave the captions there. I think you can change the captions as they come, because I saw that Colin Clausen said, "Hi, Derek, please." Did you see that? There you go. You see that? Okay.
Modern technology. Technology.
Okay, I think we'll get. Ahmad Zakrisham is also watching. That's Rosalie. Good day, all. She says, okay, all right, just keep it going. Never mind, just put it like that, and then I'll answer it as Panji will just put it like that. Just keep the messages scrolling through, and then I will answer it as we go along. Okay, so go ahead and put the messages. Okay, so the questions for Captain Ismail. Okay, you're a wonderful MC. Okay, fantastic.
Thank you.
Smiles and all that. We'll talk about that in a short while. But okay, I want to ask you, what's the uniqueness of the land and cruise event? And so what's the uniqueness?
Okay, before I answer your question, I have observed that our Spider-Man wearing player yacht,
Yes.
somehow that costume give him extra power, superpower. He happens to be the top scorer. Are you aware?
Oh yes. He is
And
the top scorer.
our Tutu wearing goalkeeper, she was the best goalkeeper in the tournament.
There you go. Yes, very true.
This is my observation. I think
Yes,
somehow
very
this
true.
costume give them that extra superpower.
Fantastic. So I
Okay,
think
to
all of us should
answer,
be, all of us,
yeah.
right? Captain Ismail, I think all of us in the next one, the next one, we're going to go Bali, right? Next year, end of
Yes.
next year. Okay, we're going to go in fully, customized.
Customize, yes.
Yes,
Better think of
customized, okay?
something, eh?
Yeah.
Have to have
So
a
we want,
dress-up day.
Yeah, dress up.
Yeah. That's a good.
Dangerous. Very dangerous.
Right, right, very dangerous. I incidentally, I think we incidentally also have a video later by Yat himself. Okay, he's showing the some of the goals, some of the saves and all that. So we'll play it later in the show. Okay, so stay tuned with us. Okay, don't go anywhere. Okay, so Captain Mile, your answer.
Okay, coming back to your question about the
Yeah.
uniqueness. I have the opportunity of being participant as well as in the organizing committee, right? So this is something new, something unknown, right? It is 2024, first time ever we have this tournament where we have land and cruise.
Cruise.
Yes. So we don't know what to expect. It's uncharted territory.
Yes.
We formed the committee months before the tournament. We have a 10 men and women committee.
Yes.
We meet regularly. Right? We identify what are the challenges, what are the shortfalls. For example, we take venue. For example, venue for the land. We have to change 3 times the location. Correct? Yes.
Yes.
And
Yes.
we we overcome that, and
Yes.
finally we end up at Jalan Besar Stadium. Happens to be one of the
Yes.
best stadium in Singapore. Yes,
Yes.
history has it.
Yes. Fantastic.
Yes, and then the cooperation by all the teams. All the teams, they were punctual. They were on time. They report 170 players. Can you imagine? 100 from Australia, from Indonesia, from Korea, from Japan.
Portugal.
Yes. Portugal, yes. They reported on time, and when they are called upon, they report to the field, and we managed because we were limited to 4 p.m. during that lane tournament, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So
That's
time
true. That's
management
true.
was essential.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
essential.
Right.
And we managed to complete the tournament before 4 p.m. That
On
was
point.
fantastic. Yes,
All
on
right.
point. Yes, that
All
was
right.
very nice. Yeah.
You know.
Even
You know
though some,
something. You
yes,
know something.
certainly.
I think is the adrenaline flowing for all of us, isn't it?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
And we're not even wearing costume yet.
You're not
It,
even
it was
wearing
all.
costume.
It was also very hot, so it's probably the sweat flowing as
Oh
well.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a good
Yeah.
tan. Yeah. Free
And then we
tan.
move on to our
Yeah.
cruise,
Yeah.
right? Even
Right.
though not all 170 managed to attend that cruise, we
Right.
still
Right.
have a very good team from
It's a very
Australia,
good
Korea.
turnout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good.
Very
We
good
were very
turnout.
intense when it comes to match. It was very
Uh,
intense. Everybody
oh
want to win,
yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
But after the
Yeah.
game, after the match, we were bonding.
Yeah.
We bonded.
Yeah.
We have our meals together, lunch, dinner together. Yes, we chat,
Yes.
and some even exchange their jerseys.
Yep.
You notice that? Yeah, exchange of
Yep.
jerseys just to have some mementos amongst us. So
Yes.
it was a
That's true.
fantastic, and the
Fantastic.
weather was kind.
Mm.
Yes,
So it's not
no
rocky or
rain, no
anything.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. It was good. It
smooth
was good.
sailing.
Yeah.
Yes. So I
Yeah.
say thanks to Dr. Didi and everybody else involved, including Derek, and not to mention Deb, right? The tournament went smoothly. Fantastic.
Fantastic. And I
Yes.
think also thank you to all the supporters that I've mentioned just now, to all our volunteers. Without them, this will not be possible at all. To all our the committee member, including Ismail, right? Captain Ismail, right? So thank you very much. And then I think the Wafas has done a lot, to
Mm.
support the whole. I think they have been training very hard and all that. And I think the thing is walking football is a walking football with the difference. It brings all of us together, right?
Yes.
Don't you agree, Deb? What do you think?
Oh
I,
yeah.
I'd like to bring a little question to Deb, and
Mm-mm.
unlike she probably get a bit flown by this because it's more of a serious one. Um, Deb, I wanted to know from your perspective how important you regard walking football improving physical and mental health.
Mm.
Oh, that is a serious question.
Yeah, I do occasionally get serious, just occasionally.
Well, from my perspective, I felt just bringing everyone together, creating more of a level playing field. You don't have to be super fit to play walking football, but it does improve fitness. But one of the things that I think you actually find more of is as we're getting older, we get a bit unsteady on our feet. But I feel that I'm probably much better now than on my feet with walking football because of the core strength that you need, the flexibility, my ankles go regularly, just they decide not to work. And I haven't actually had that for a while. And I put it down to
I wonder where they
walking
were going
football.
to. You said they go. I wonder where they were going to.
Yeah, they go for a cruise.
You left them there, huh?
Yeah. But it's one of those things that no matter how you're feeling before you get onto the pitch, you can feel exhausted, you can feel down in the dumps, but as soon as you start moving around, your whole demeanor changes.
Your
You can
endorphins
actually-
come flooding in. Yeah.
That's
Totally
right.
agree. Totally agree with that. Yes.
So this is music to Dee Dee's ears because this is exactly where she spent her working life. So she's actually loving all this. So you're promoting all what she does without even knowing it.
Without even knowing it, I know.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, walking. Yeah, I think walking football brings us together, regardless of cultural boundaries. You know, it's borderless. Regarding look at this language barriers. Okay, language barriers. Okay, when we're talking about language barriers, okay, I'm going to ask Panji to bring up the Japanese. They have done a very good job with the videos. Okay, they don't speak English very well, but they have done a lot. If you notice, okay, everybody, if you're watching this, go on to our Facebook page, Walking Football for Health Global, and then I've shared actually what the Japanese has done. They have made it into a classroom situation, you know, just to deliver these videos. Okay, so okay, everybody, please enjoy this video. Okay, go ahead, Panji, from the Japanese. Japan Walking Football Association, WAFA. Next one. This is the Korean, Mr. Kim. Okay.
Understand that
Next one.
this is
Yes.
the encouragement.
Panji. Okay. Hang on, everybody, while he cues the next one. The Japanese, yeah?
It was so much fun to spend time, like a school trip, with 6 members who participated in the championship. We played soccer, went sightseeing, enjoyed meal together while joking around.
Just that's Shiraishi.
On the last final day.
Panji, you can put the big screen. Is okay. Just put the big screen on, and then you can have their names at the bottom as well and the translation. Okay. All right, that's Koji-san Shiraishi. Okay, he can speak English, and he's the one. I think he's the one who actually scored the goals, isn't it? Yeah, can you guys remember?
I have so many memories. I can't choose, but the most memorable is that Japan took part in round group.
Said he can't choose. You know, there's so many memories to choose from. He can't choose. Okay, so the next one. Okay, all right. This is the Japanese bit where you have to read the translation part. Okay, everyone. Okay, go ahead.
Walking football of round on the crew.
This is Kaoru. Kaoru.
試合中に日本チームを応援してくださったシンガポールチームの大きな声援がとても嬉しかったです。
Okay, she said, never mind, just on the just continue the video. Okay, I'll translate it for you guys. Okay, she said that, you know, she enjoys it because we take funny poses at the stadium after we finish a game. Can you guys remember that? Okay, and then she says that walking football on land and cruise. On a cruise ship, she was very happy with the loud cheers from the Singapore team who supported the Japanese team. You know, I remember screaming her name, Kaoru, 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 you know, because she's the only lady in a team full of men for the Japanese team, you know. So, Kaoru, okay, everyone give her a very big clap. Come on. Awesome. Okay. All right. So we're going to stop here for a bit, and then we're going to go back because we're going to bring up our next two guests, and then we'll continue to play the Japanese video in a short while. Okay. All right. So one word. Okay, from Deb and Captain Ismail. Okay. One word. Is that enough?
Fun.
Actually, one word. Yeah.
And I have to channel Dee Dee.
Are you going to Bali? We need you in Bali in November next
I
year.
have put my name down.
Yeah,
She
look
has.
at that.
I've
Look
got
at
it.
that.
She's on the list. She's on the list.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, Captain Ismail, one word. One word.
Fantastic.
Woohoo! Awesome, Captain
Wonderful.
Ismail. Wow.
Thank
wonderful,
you.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you very much,
you.
Deb. And thank you
Thanks
very
for your
much,
time,
Captain
guys.
Ismail.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you,
please.
Derek. Thank you,
Okay.
Dr. Didi.
All right, and then we're just gonna remove you, but keep on watching this because there's a couple more people coming on up. All right, so let's bring our two guests. Okay, the two guests on. There you go. That's Captain Nas, looking very studious. Okay, like having a meeting, like that. And then that's Colin Clarkson. Okay, our Aussie goalkeeper. Welcome to Walking Football TV, you guys.
Hi guys. It's hard to match your enthusiasm, Dee Dee. It's been a long day at work today and it's getting a bit late, but I want whatever you're on because it's working. Look, I had some problem with my glasses flaring, so I thought I'd swap pairs. Hold on a second.
Okay, you're looking good with Oh wow! Oh my gosh! I love this. That's the thing. That's okay. I can't beat that. I'm like thinking of getting one, but I don't think I can beat that. I'm looking at my range of let me see. Hang on. Okay, I could only come up with this one, guys. Okay, yeah, there you go. All right, let's put it on. Colin, let's put it on. Okay, we look really serious with that one. Come on. You see, like we mean business,
Right. While you two are playing dress ups, I'm going to get to Naz. And Naz, come on, like to tell us what you enjoyed most about the event, the whole thing. What was the best thing from you? What did you enjoy most about it?
I think there's a lot of things that is being enjoyed on the day itself. I guess too much of enjoying moments that I cannot specify one of each. What actually?
Give us a couple.
Okay, I think best is this is the first time we had a tournament. I would say because previously we only had friendly matches or invitational. So I think the hype that we had in both land and also the cruise tournaments, that's the best. And also getting to meet a lot of people, and especially with I have to say just now I actually forgot who's that until I said, the tutu lady. Then I remember. Then I said, because I only remembered the tutu ladies, and of course all the Spidey lah. So I guess too much of fun or too much of enjoying that. I totally forgot who is she.
No, can you remember Colin?
So I guess.
Can you remember Colin? Look at him now. Can you remember him?
You say is, now I think I forgot already. I need to, for next tournament or whichever playing that we are supposed to meet you guys. I make sure that you are not allowed to. Oh my!
Oh, you see, that's a tutu. You have a free show. Oh my gosh, is this above 18? This is above 18.
Didi's lost it.
Yeah, I have.
So I think now if you ask me to choose between the land and the cruise, I think now I'm enjoying this because I have the tutu with all the colourful. So I don't know which one is it to say enjoy. So I think it's the hype moment that we had, and also it's also one of the so-called mass gathering that we had for walking footballers. It's seldom that we have a chance to meet. And then most of the time for us in Singapore, we do not have many walking football teams. So I guess this is a mass gathering where we actually have changes of ideas. And we see a lot of new items and new things being shared doing that. Doing both tournaments. And I think it's enjoying it. Meeting walking footballers all over the world is a enjoyment moment for us.
Yes,
That's
yes, yes.
wonderful.
And of
So,
course,
so
this
basically,
talk
what
show
you're
lah.
saying is that the whole thing was memorable, not just one or two moments, but the whole thing was
Yeah.
just a string of memorable moments. That
Yes.
That's great, lovely, well, fantastic, Naz, great.
Mm.
Yes, yes,
I
that's true.
think I need to add. I think some of us also. I think after the tournament, some of us were asking, "Where next? What's next?" I think they are enjoying too much until they forgot that this is just tournament is just one or two. We cannot be having tournaments every time. We have to training first before we enjoy the tournaments itself.
Yeah, and that's why I think we're having Bali next year. That's an awesome tournament. If you guys enjoy this one, the next one, I promise you, it's going to be more awesome. Okay, Bali, 22 to 24th of November, 2025. So that's going to be awesome. And I know, okay, Nas for sure. Okay, all the people that you see that day, they're going to be there at Bali. And more.
We'll be there too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. You see. So
We'll
so
be there
just
too.
the other day, one of the jokes, the WAFA, Walking Football for Health, in Singapore says that, oh, we will keep our leave, right? Right, Nas, we
Yeah.
they're saving their leave for
Good.
all.
In fact, my leave
Yeah.
is all for WAFA. In fact, all of my annual leave is all for WAFA. So I have to make sure that my holidays match with WAFA calendar. So it's like play for soccer after that, and then it's holidays.
So Colin, how
Yeah.
did you find playing with all the other different countries and all the other nations? How did you find that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting. I guess I don't know what I expected, because I've been to the Pan Pacifics in Australia a couple of years ago, and it was a very competitive, hard-edged tournament, but it was equal age, so we were all the same age. I played in an over 50s team. I was one of the older players in the over 50s, but not quite old enough for over 60s this year, maybe. I was kind of taken aback a little bit by the number of young people, and I sound like a grumpy old man now, but I think at one point one of the Singaporean guys came over and asked how old I was, and I said I was 59, and he introduced himself as 58. And apart from the young lad that we had filling in on our team, I was our youngest player, and he was their oldest player. So playing semi-competitively, I guess the men's side of things got a little bit competitive at times, got a little bit heated at times, unfortunately. A few people thought they were playing the real World Cup. It was a little bit challenging from that point of view, but I understand the concept of Walking Football for Health, and that it is for everyone, and you learn to embrace that. So you flick that switch in your mind and you enjoy it for what it is. And I'm a goalkeeper by default because nobody else wanted to go in goal. So I became a goalkeeper at the age of 57. I'd never played in goal in my life. And watching some of those young lads firing balls at me, very powerful shots, and putting my body on the line for a couple of days was very challenging. I had some massive bruises at the end of the cruise. In fact, I had a bruise from my knee to my elbow.
And shared the pictures, I'll tell you.
The pictures are not, but some of my friends actually thought I'd been in a car accident. I was so badly bruised from landing on that surface. The water in the cruise was probably soft. The floor we were playing on was not very soft for someone that doesn't know how to dive. But it was great fun. I love a challenge. I like to challenge myself, and even if it's social, I'll still try and stop a goal, and occasionally I'll let somebody have a win because it makes sense to let them score a goal. So I've got a bit of a soft side as well, but it's always good fun.
Yeah, one of the things that I was speaking to Colin about was, I was observing how he was guarding the goal very well. Then I asked him, were you a goalkeeper before? And then he says, no, and I said, honestly, I'm impressed. I'm very, very impressed. I said, wow, you found a new talent. You found a new talent. There you go, Derek, new talent there.
Absolutely. Now let's just switch tactics a little bit while we've got Colin on a roll and say, apart from the walking football, What else did you enjoy most about the trip? Was it the Singapore food and the sights? Was it the cruise? Was it the people? I won't go into other details, which I know because you might not want to share that. But it's what did you most enjoy about the cruise? We're talking about his bar tab, basically, because he had to go and get the upgraded bar tab. That's what
I bought the large drinks package, not the extra large one. And I did attempt to get through my money's worth, put it that way. So I made a fair shake of it. I think I drew a bit of a line at having espresso martinis for breakfast. I think after the second one, it was probably too many. So I stopped doing that. Yeah, interesting. I think from a cruise point of view, I actually gave some feedback to the Genting cruise people around the cruise. The actual structure of that as a cruise in and of itself is not something that I'd normally sign up for without the walking football.
The casino, isn't it?
Because it's a floating casino. It's 3 days at sea, basically. You spend one afternoon in Phuket. Yeah. And I've been on quite a few cruises around Europe and the Caribbean where you essentially sail overnight and then explore a new place in the daytime. And it's all about being somewhere different. Whereas it sort of felt like we're on the ship. And for people that weren't playing walking football, I feel really sorry for them because I don't know what they did with their days. They must have had a really boring time. I think every Genting cruise should have walking football on it. We had a lot of people coming up to the fence, having a look. What's going on? What are you guys doing? Why don't you run? Look, the ball's right there. And then you can have a chat and explain some of the concepts around it as well. So I think that was good. From that point of view, it was good exposure. If somebody invited me to go on that cruise ship without a walking football component, I wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
I think you're the first person who told me that, and then I've got two more who actually said the same thing. They said right after that they dropped me, they called me and said, we really enjoy the walking football so much because if not for walking football, they wouldn't know what to do. Maybe the first day they would explore the ship, but that's it. But after that, the couple of days after, they'll be doing the same thing. You know what I mean? So I think thank you, walking football.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right. What about you, Nas? Yeah.
Actually, I agree with Colin because I was telling the others if next time don't ask me to go for cruise because if there's no walking football, there's nothing for me to do. I mean, we spend a few minutes at the casino, but then we do not know what else to do on cruise lah. So I guess if it's not walking football, I won't be going on cruise lah.
Okay, and then something, guys. Okay, Captain Nas has captained her ladies team. Do you want to say anything to your ladies team since you're here? Okay, and Panji, if you can bring up the ladies team photos, if you can. Okay, do you go ahead with the message first, Captain Nas, because I think they have our ladies team. Tell everybody how's the makeup of our ladies team and how long have you been practicing and all that training.
Okay lah. So actually for these two tournaments itself, we actually had a lot of trainings. Then I have to thank or appreciate each of us that whoever who came for the even though if they are not even attending or even not playing for the tournaments, those who came to train with us, big thank you to you guys. I guess all of us appreciate each other. So the training was hard, but no one complained, I guess. After the trainings, some of us say, oh, the knee gone. Say, my knee also gone. But then we still came for trainings itself. So a big thank you to all, even for the men's team who actually helped to groom us for these two tournaments lah. So big thank you to you guys. I think the ladies picture still not up yet.
Okay, don't worry. We'll show the photos right after this. Okay, all right. So okay, and tell just one last word from Colin, one last word from Nas about the whole experience and all that. And then after this, we're bringing up Dr. Louis Jacob of Portugal. Okay, Colin, go ahead.
I just realised where we went wrong, Derek. The Australians trained in the bar. and the Singaporeans and the
Sorry.
other guys trained on a football field.
No, what was wrong? I don't get what was wrong. We talked
Well,
tactics.
true.
We talked
There
tactics.
wasn't anything really bad about that.
Okay, you have
No,
been
it-
planning tactics, isn't it? Tactics
well,
planning are very important as well.
Derek
Yeah.
and I knew each other, and I hadn't met any of the other people until the first game. So we met in the foyer of the hotel before we got on the bus to head out to the stadium. So, and they're a lovely bunch of guys and gals. So it was good fun.
Well,
being with
it
them.
shows one thing: we were really good at talking tactics. That's the Australian way.
Yeah.
Talking tactics, yeah.
Love you guys.
Yes,
Love you
yes,
guys.
yep.
Nas, what about you?
One quick word
Yeah,
from
one
you.
word.
Awesome.
Wow. I agree. I agree.
Succinct.
Yes. Okay. So we'd like to thank Colin, and I would like to thank Captain Nas very much for being on the show. Don't go anywhere, okay? Just stay on tune, because after this is Dr. Louis Jacob. Okay, he's from Portugal, Walking Football Portugal. I love that. You gotta keep that one for me, okay? When I see you in Bali, you have to give it to me. We swap.
He can bring it to Melbourne. He can bring it to Melbourne.
Oh yeah. Bring it to Melbourne. Bring it to Melbourne. We swap, okay? Thank you, Colin. Mwah, both of you. Mwah. All right. Mwah. Okay, right now we're gonna bring up Dr. Louis Jacob. Just now the photo came on air. Okay, Dr. Louis Jacob. All right, and then yeah, there you go, Dr. Louis Jacob. Yes, you know something, everyone. Okay, there was a confusion with time. Okay, because he's in the other side of the world. Okay, right now, what time is it right now in over there, Louis?
10.
10 o'clock.
10
in the morning.
in the morning.
In the morning. You see, in the morning. So he was telling me that, oh, okay, am I supposed to see you at 5:45 evening? I said, no, we are on now. Thank you for coming on. Okay. All right. So thank you very much for coming on. Okay. He's in the middle of classes, actually. Thank you so much. Okay. Derek, okay, we were talking about the launch of the if Panji can put it on the scientific advisory research advisory launch. Okay, that photo, we actually launched this initiative, the Scientific Research International Walking Football Scientific Research Advisory Council. There you go. All right. So okay, and that's Dr. Louis there for you. All right. Okay, and then on the right there, the extreme right, is our top scorer. Okay, Yat, and of course in the middle is our member of parliament, Mr. Satyandi Supaat. Okay. All right. Let's talk about this international research advisory council that we launched. Okay, Louis, go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, what do you want to ask?
Okay, so I think one of the things is that, okay, apart from playing, right? We always think about playing and all that, but you and I, okay, because we're coming from the academic side as well as Derek, right? I think Derek would understand as well. We coming from the academic side. The importance is also the research of it, the scientific research of it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
For example, tomorrow we have a small tournament with 4 or 5 teams, and we're going to put a GPS, a watch, in each player to count how many calories and how many kilometers the player is going to do during the tournament, about 3 hours, because we start at 10, more or less, 10 in the morning and finish at 1 o'clock. So we're going to count the calories and the kilometers then the players will going to do. So then that is important to us to know what movement, what kind of exercise they're going to do.
Yes.
And we're going to do a paper about it.
It's interesting, Louis, because I've read quite a few articles of people doing research. Now, I think, and Didi knows that I'm involved with some health charities here in Australia, and I've been able to get research about activity and things like that, but it's not specific to walking football. But I'm now seeing a little bit of research coming out, and you've probably seen one or two papers come out where people are now looking at specifically the benefits and the health benefits of walking football. And in fact, I saw one the other day from, I think it was South Netherlands University, was if you continue playing football, you can improve your age by 11 years if you continue playing football right through. And I've seen one or two other reports for that, and I've certainly started a discussion with Flinders University to do some research here in South Australia, if we can, on walking football and some of the benefits. So it's really interesting to see the number of people like yourself who are actually doing very specific research. And I think this will add a lot of weight to what we already know, but we haven't got the evidence to show the health departments and government that if they invest money, they will actually recoup that money in the health budgets because of the improved health of the people actually playing. Your thoughts on that and where that could go?
Yeah. We do a lot of working about our seniors. One thing very important for us last year, almost our players never, or during the last 10 years, they never do any kind of exercise. So our walking football players are new people doing sports or exercise. That's a very strong point for us because we don't have people that usually do sporting, any kind of sport, but they are new players, new old people doing sport. And that is very important for us. It's not people that came from other sport, it's new exercises.
Right.
And that is a very good point for us too.
I certainly know that our club, the people have reported all sorts, because they haven't played for 20 or 30 years, and that within 6 months they're getting weight loss, their hypertension's reducing, and there's all sorts of physical benefits. Their balance is better, they're not falling over, or there's so many benefits that come out of it, and that's at the moment just anecdotal, and it's so important work that you and Dee Dee are doing in research to get the evidence to actually back that up. We already know it, we just need to prove it, and that's why it's so important.
That's true. One, in Singapore, one of the favorite, recreational activity or exercise, as some Singaporeans would call it, is actually brisk walking. Just walking and walking and walking. Yes. And I'm saying that one of the nicest, available target groups that everyone should be targeting for walking football are the brisk walkers, because they're doing brisk walking front only, right? So basically they're doing that movements forward. But again, in walking football, you actually have a backward movement to the side, lateral movements, and then you actually also work on your performance related fitness, which is the agility, the balance, coordination, the reaction time, those are things, and speed as well. And those are things that if you don't practice, you will lose it. So
I used to work for the Heart Foundation, and their recommendation is 120 minutes of elevated heart rate a week. Now, you can do that in one session of walking football. And before I started playing walking football, I used to go out on walks. I'm lucky I live near the coast, so there's a coastal walk I can do. I can walk along the front, or I used to go back into Adelaide has hills. I used to go up into the hills and walk up into the hills. But it's that trying to get some exercise because I felt I needed it. I've actually stopped doing that now. I'm playing walking football at least twice a week because I don't need it. I don't feel the necessity that I have to go out and do a walk. And that's the thing. You're feeling better. We talked about earlier about the endorphins, and that's what comes.
That's true. Look at what Carlin Claassen was writing here. I went from 108 kilogram to 83 kilograms after I started playing walking football. I changed my diet significantly, but walking football was the inspiration. You see?
And I've heard that story time and time again.
Yeah, that's true. And again, Louis, I think you and I, we are also writing a paper together on the benefits of walking football as well. Yes, yes, that's the thing, and I love it.
Yeah.
I love it that we are doing this together. And also, I think for from 2017 until today, every year, myself and my colleague over at University of Montana, Dr. Dan Hale, we actually churn out walking football researchers. Basically, we actually did one that was presented at the Asian Football Confederation medical conference over in China, Chengdu, that year, and it was on women. And on cardiometabolic health and how walking football has affected, this, cardiometabolic health with regards to walking football. So again, not only that, and remember the walking football championship, world championship that we attended. We attended one International Walking Football Federation, IWFF, in 2019. Remember, that was one. And then we also attended one last year, the World Nations Cup 2023 over in England. Okay, we actually also did, research on that as well. So I think, those are valuable research data that we can actually look at to improve our play. And that's precisely why, right, Louis and myself, and also, when we're talking about, launching the International Research Walking Football Research Advisory Council. That's one of it, because I personally believe that knowledge is important, as you guys will believe as well, because you know better, you do better.
Yeah.
Yes. What do you think?
And like Eric say, it's important for our government. It's not we that say that walking football is good. There's a lot of people, experts that say, and very different studies that say walking football is very good for people, and you save money putting people walking football so long.
It was very interesting, and Louis, I don't know whether you've seen the document, the toolkit that's come out of UEFA in the last few weeks. Have you seen that yet?
Yes.
Very powerful document. They got people from all the different nations across UEFA came together and talked about and produced this wonderful document, which is good. But let's move this on, because it's good about talking about the research, but what I'd like to do, if we can, Dee and Louis, is talk a little bit about the plans for Bali next year, because my understanding is what we're going to do is have a conference there. And what a lovely showcase for us to actually talk about what's going on and spread the word. So over to you two.
And precisely, I think you're reading my mind, because we are talking about research and all that. And then after that, I say, this is something that we can all talk about, because that's what's going to happen in Bali, isn't it, Louis and Derek? We're going to have a congress where people are going to present their research, and we're going to find out what's happening in the countries. Like for instance, I think walking football in Portugal. How many people are playing walking football in Portugal? I see that you have massive tournament, isn't it? How many people are playing?
Yes, about 1,000 persons.
There you go. Okay, Derek, what about Australia, the whole of Australia? How many people are?
Well, we don't actually, we no way of actually calculating it, but what I can tell you is we've got the Pan Pacific Masters Games next week, and there are 49 teams. That's nearly 400 players going to, and remember how big Australia is. So when you're going, if you come from Perth, that's a 5-hour flight to get there. So it's like traveling the whole way across Europe. We've got 49 teams across 9 segmentations playing at the Masters Games. So that gives you some indication of the popularity. I'd estimate there's between about 2,000 or 3,000 but that's an estimate. We've got no way of actually knowing, but I'm sure there's more people playing that we don't know about, and that's one reason the federation has been formed here. We're very new, but the whole idea is to bring this together so we can find out more and get people involved and get them registered so that we know how many, and it gives us more power when we talk to governments and to health departments and to people and to sponsors, because we all need money to do this stuff, and we need money coming in. At the moment, we're probably like you guys, we're all self-financed. We don't get any finance from anybody, and that's really something that's the next stage for us to develop, but we need to increase the numbers. So yeah, it's growing, and that's the important thing.
Right. So for Bali, 22 to 24th of November next year, 2025. That's leave it there. For those of you who wants to come on board, okay, just mark your calendar. Okay, it's going to be awesome. Okay, not only are we playing walking football competitively, international tournament. Okay, not only competitively, we also playing socially as well. So you get the different experience of walking football. All right. And then not only that, we will have a congress. Okay, one of the days we're going to have a congress where people are going to present their research, their most updated research on walking football. So again, it's like the mind, the body, the spirit, the vitality of it all. Walking football. Go ahead, Derek.
Just to remember that you don't have to come as a team. Great if people want to enter as a team, but you can also come as an individual. Yeah, so we'll put you in a team. We'll find teams. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Lewis, can you repeat that?
No, me and Mari was in Singapore.
Yes.
Individual.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. So
absolutely.
Again. Yeah, correct. I think we love, Luis and Jacob is here, from Portugal. We love it. And Luis and Derek, they are also our referee on the day with John Hanley, Mick Trim. We had the Indonesians as well. We had Zari, our coach, as well as like many. We have international referees as well. So I mean, it's very, very exciting. Again, I agree with what Derek said. We open it up for even individuals who wants to come. I mean, sometimes that's the thing, when you want to travel, sometimes you want to travel, but not many people in your team wants to travel the same place. So we said, never mind, just come, and I will put you guys
you'll have 1,000 friends. You'll have 1,000 friends.
Yeah, so it's a place for everyone, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so again, we're opening it up for all ages. Okay, so this is family friendly as well. You want competition, there's competition. You want social, you get lots of social, and the most important of all, you have lots of fun and education as well. Louis.
And lots of Dee and Louis.
And Derek too. And the rest of our walking
play that
footballers,
down. Play that down.
Yeah. No. Okay, I know Louis has to go. Okay, because he has on. Okay, so we want to say, yeah. It's so nice to see you, Louis. Okay, so all right, thank you very much, Louis. We'll talk again. Okay, Mwah. Okay. All right. Okay. So Derek. Okay. Let me play the Japanese. Okay. The Japanese. Let's see. Furukawa. I think. Let's try Furukawa. I think. Yoji.
Poor old Panji's trying to keep up with you, Dee. That's the problem.
Yeah. That's the thing. Okay. Yoshikazu Furukawa. Do you have his? And then later after that, we will play Hirokazu Takei. Okay, Yoshikazu Furukawa. All right. Okay, and then after that, okay, we're gonna play. We got 3 videos to play. All right, short videos though from the Japanese team. They work so hard on this, and it's so cute. You guys. Okay, if you're watching the.
朝起きてユニフォームに着替えてピッチでボールを追いかけ世界の仲間たちと交流そして次の日も毎日がウォーキングフットボール夢のような1週間でした。
Okay, continue. Okay, it was his first time abroad. Singapore team and many other players were very friendly to him. Okay, walking football and land and cruise. Okay, waking up in the morning, he says, okay, changing into my uniform, the jersey he means, okay, and chasing the ball on the pitch. Okay, interacting with football players from around the world. Okay, and doing it all again the next day. You see? So that's it, every day. So walking football day. I love that. Okay. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, Takei. We have Takei. We have Takei.
Question 2.
All right.
あの素晴らしいピッチで、あの暑さの中、6人で一つのボールを追いかけた。そのゲーム一つ一つが素晴らしい経験だったと思います。
Just put it there, okay. And then he said that's the first for him, and I think the key point he said was deepening friendship. I love that. Right? And then facing a game on a splendid pitch. Oh, thank you. That's the FAS, Jalan Besar Stadium. Enduring the heat with my teammates, and running after the ball. Not running, but walking after the ball. And striving for victory as a team. I think this striving of victory, the more you play together, the more stronger you are as a team. And I think walking football builds character. What do you think of that, Derek?
Oh, look, I think definitely. I mean, I've had a number of instances where I've gone and played with people I haven't met before. When I played for the Australian team, we had that. We played some pre-competition friendlies, and we got better and better. You work out the tactics, and you improve as you go. It's the good thing about when we were in Singapore, we had players that had played a lot before. And whilst we hadn't played together much, as we began to play more, our tactics got better. And although we might have given 20 or more years to some of our opposition, it was certainly the tactics that got us through, because we were old heads. So we didn't try and move so much. We kept the ball moving, and we kept moving and did it like that, which made it really interesting playing against particularly the younger players from Singapore who were really good on the ball, but we had to counter that somehow, and that's how we did it with the tactics. So it was a really interesting balance, and I think, as Colin said, it was it's a bit of a surprise having the age difference, but when you get down to it, you can actually mitigate a lot of that because of just using your head and just being sensible.
That's what I was thinking, right? Actually, walking football is a place where every age can play together. Sometimes it's also about the tactics of how you think. It's not only walking football with kicking the ball and all that, or walking off the ball, but it's also smart thinking, smart tactics, and all that. You know what I mean? Right? So I think I agree with you. Okay, so right now we're gonna get Mr. Mitsunori Sato. Okay, he's the head of Japan.
Question 3.
ウォーキングフットボールフォーヘルスジャパン、私たちは、シンガポールと世界の国々と一緒にウォーキングフットボールでヘルスケアを世界中に広めたいといきたい。でこの、発足がシンガポールできたことが本当に何より嬉しい。みんなで健康になろう。その一言でフットボールをやりたいと思います。
Thank you, Mr. Sato. Nori-san, I call him Nori-san, okay? Yes, correct. That's where on the 1st of September, where Walking Football for Health Japan, JWFA, was born. So welcome to the team. Welcome to the family, basically. So we have right now Walking Football for Health in Singapore, right? Under global is Singapore. We have Walking Football for Health Australia, Derek. Okay, Walking Football for Health Japan. We have Walking Football for Health Indonesia. We have Walking Football for Health Korea. All right, and then all that's our Dr. Louis of Portugal. Okay, and then we're gonna show all this. Okay, and then and then this is hang on. Go back. That's very fast. Okay, hang on. Go back. That's whoops. Go back. Okay, that's Team Japan. All right, that's Team Australia. Aussies. There you go. And then okay, that's Team Indonesia. Okay, Team Indonesia. All right, that's Team Toa Payoh East. Okay, CSN. All right, and then just now the first one in black and white was Team Korea. Okay, and then right now, okay, we're gonna play. Okay, can you play the championship? The photos now. Just play. Just put it up. Okay, that's Legends. Okay, they're the ladies team first runner up. Okay, and this is the hang on to this one. Okay, the Aussie team. Look at what they win. They win many things. And this is the WAFA International, the mixed team. Okay, won by Portugal, Korea, and Japan. Now this is WAFA 60s. Okay, men team first runner up. Is there any more? Okay, and okay, and then we have okay, some more photos as well. Okay, and again I think everyone, I think we have played all the the photos and all that. Okay, right now, do you want to play Derek? Okay, let's play the the Singapore video. Can you find it, Panji? All right, and then after this, we'll play. Okay, is there any more? Okay, just play the next video. Derek, that one was like everybody, is at the end of the, towards the end, everybody come together. We scream our hearts out. I love that. Panji, go ahead and find the next video.
On the cruise from the 3rd to the 6th, if you are still interested in joining us, please contact
us as well. All right, and then we are going to play. All right, I asked, Derek, I asked the Japanese team, a question, about Bali. This is the final video, for this one. So find the video on Bali.
2025 Bali.
Yes! 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 Of course, we will participate. We have already adjusted our work schedule for next year so that we can join. Walking football is the purpose of our lives, and we want to be involved in it until I die.
I will go to Bali.
Whoa, that's Yuichiro behind the scenes. See how excited they are, just like me. Yes. I love that. I love that so much. I love that energy. I love you guys. I love all the teams. On the pitches, off the pitches as well, because now we become good friends as well. Dianos, walking football, greetings. Keep up the good work. We hope to see you, in Bali, next year. And I remember Dianos, walking football has been very supportive of us since last year for the World Nations Cup. Thank you, Dianos. All right, and then all right. So Derek, what do you think of that? The Japanese team.
Oh, look, it's great. It's great that we got that enthusiasm and that everyone wants to come. And then what we want to do is to see more people coming over there and have an absolutely great time. So hopefully tonight, what we've done is shown people what a great time we had in Singapore, shown people that we're going to put some really good stuff together for next year, and hopefully people can email and put their names down and say they're interested, and we'll get back when we've got more details, and we've got the plan probably early next year with any luck. So it's a year away, but let's get planning. Put it in your diary, save your leave, save your money, and come over and have a great time.
Right. If you want to put up the Bali, before that, the Bali.
That's not Bali. That's not
That's not Bali. Okay, that's Bali, everybody. Yeah. Okay, that's 21 to 23. Okay, 22 I think is our Congress. 23, 21, 22, 23. 21 is our Congress. 22.
We'll sort out the details.
Yeah, we'll
it could
sort out the
change.
details.
It
Yeah,
could
it could
change. If it
Yeah.
gets too big, we'll have to add another day, Dee.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah,
So
exactly,
again, okay, so that's the date. Okay, everybody put it in your calendar in November next year. So you have we have a lot of time to make it so exciting. So far, I tell you, I promise you guys, okay, our land and cruise is so exciting. Even until today, this yearning of like, oh, I miss waking up in the morning playing walking football with all the teams and all that. And even until today, all of you guys have become my constant WhatsApp messengers, messages every single day, so that's how close we have come together, and I'm very, very happy that all of them has mentioned that they want to be in Bali because they enjoyed it so much. So again, okay, that's a testimonial that we did a great job in the land and the cruise, the first multinational, multi-generational, okay, walking football, the first ever in the world multi-generational launch of walking football on land and on sea, the first ever championship. Okay, you win not only one but two championship cups, right? You don't only go to one destination, you go to two destinations, Singapore and Phuket, and then we have a rock concert as well and all that. So leave it to us, we'll make it extra exciting. Don't you think so, Derek? Promise?
Oh, if you're involved, Dee Dee, it's going to be a blast. So there we go. So that's wonderful. Anyway, I think it's probably we'd better let the people go to bed. Well, certainly in Australia, we need to let them go to bed. Yeah, it's
What
getting
time
late
is
over
it?
here.
Yeah, I'm
It's
just
gone
starting. Come on.
Yeah, that's early over there. It's just about going out for dinner time over there. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, everybody,
dear.
if you are in Singapore, okay, if you want to play walking football, I mean, come on, if you can walk, you can play walking football, okay? Contact me. That's my phone number in there. Everybody else in the world, that's my, you just add a 65 plus 65 and in front of that, and then that number, and then you can get me through WhatsApp. And again, I think we'll put it up, Dr. D, D-E-E, at WAFA, WAFOH.com, okay, and then see you in Melbourne. Yeah, we're going to Melbourne, okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
21 to 26, we're going to be in Melbourne, meeting Derek and meeting the Western United Football Club, Eileen Baghdadi as well. Okay, so we will talk in another episode. We'll talk to regarding the signing of MOU with Balestier Khalsa and Western United Football Club. We'll talk about Melbourne also. Okay, you have 1 year to save up. Wafa Singapore will be there. Yeah, there you go, Captain Nas. Right. So we want to say thank you to all our guests today. And then again, okay, I want to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Derek. Happy birthday to you. We wish you everything that you wish for yourself. Many happy returns of the day. Okay, Derek.
Thank you very much, Dee Dee. Appreciate that. Thank you. Highly embarrassed now. Yep.
Wow. Okay, and then we want to thank Walking Football TV viewers out there. Okay, there's more coming in the next couple of weeks. Okay, we have
we've got several already ready to go.
Yes.
So
ready to go.
So there'll be more
Yeah.
coming. And
Yeah,
I'd
so
like to
there'll
say
be more
thank you to you and Dee Dee for putting in your hard work here, but also big thank you to Panji.
Yeah. The
Done a
man
great
behind
job.
Walking Football TV, okay, the producer behind Walking Football TV, Panji Shafie of Senyumanis Productions, and this edition, okay, this Walking Football TV is powered by Senyumanis Productions, Walking Football for Health Global, okay, WAFA, and then also powered by www.ddfitness.com. Okay, so everybody, all right. So have a great week ahead, and then I will see you next Monday. Okay, next Monday, same time. I think the time will be at 6 p.m. Singapore time. Okay, so block your time. Okay, and then we'll chat on the Facebook as well as this comes on. So for those of you who have missed this, you can watch this on rerun. Okay, just click on it and just watch it again. Okay, and Derek, you and me. Okay, we will go on the. If you guys are watching this, just drop your messages and all that, your comments. We will answer your comments. Okay, everyone.
Absolutely, and
Yeah.
ideas and ideas for what you'd like us to talk about, things like that.
Yes,
Let's
yes,
get
and
some
we
feedback.
welcome.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then we also welcome if you want to be on the show. Let us know what you want to talk about. Okay, if you want to talk about your clubs and all that, okay, drop me a message or drop me an email. Okay, and then Derek and me, okay, we'll get you on board on Walking Football TV. Okay, everybody, good night, good morning, good evening, everyone all over the
Bye,
world, walking
everybody.
footballers. Okay, bye bye, take care, be good, play walking.